Hi, welcome to the Den of Doom once again. Today we're going to do an hour and 20-minute session with 4 times 3 minutes anaerobic intervals. So what we're looking at doing is keeping building this base, but making sure that we tax the anaerobic system in order to keep working those muscles and keep lifting our threshold. If we just do the slow, easy work, unfortunately, yes, we'll get an amazing base, but we won't get the strength that we need to build the speed and power later on in the season that we're looking for. Okay, so now I've got my watch ready to rock and roll. I've got it on Do Workout, and I'm going to press Do Workout in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It now wants me to say OK, so in 3, 2, 1, OK. So we're going to start off and we're pedaling for our warm-up for 20 minutes at an RPE of about 5. So nice and easy, just chilling, just lifting that heart rate. We're encouraging an increased development of mitochondria and capillarization in those muscles and all around the lungs. Fantastic. So just keep it ticking along, nice and easy. So an RPM of what's comfortable for you, but I would always aim somewhere around about the 85 to 95. Mostly because that's my running cadence. But also science has shown that in order to get a higher running cadence, or what you'll get from a higher running cadence, is that you get less impact on your joints because your ground contact time is minimised. So if we can work on that cadence on the bike, then all being well, it'll translate onto the roads. That's it. So keep those legs spinning. Throughout this, we'll do the occasional 15-second count. Now, for those who've just joined, obviously my name's Claire, and I am the founder of CD Training and Massage Services. Those of you who know me of old, clearly been watching for a while, don't forget, make sure that you make a YouTube account so that you can watch all the upcoming videos and share with your friends, and make sure you like and comment. What that does, it helps to lift the algorithms in the computer, so it'll get me noticed by YouTube hopefully. Once I have 1,000 subscribers, they will then consider, depending on your viewing time, your likes and comments, whether or not you can be sort of put forward for advertising to go on your channel. Now I know that's a pain, but it'd be great for me because it'd be nice to earn a little bit of money out of YouTube. So I'm very transparent, very upfront. The reasons I'm doing this is because I coach triathlon. So these videos are for you guys to help you stay focused, and remember, I feel the pain as well, and also keep me motivated. As I mentioned in some earlier ones, it's usually about now, October, November, December, that my training completely drops off due to my other job, which is working at the college, teaching sports science and sports science elements. And yeah, it's usually a really tough term. No different this year, but actually because I'm committed to doing YouTube videos with you, I am staying motivated and getting on here. So for everybody who's in that lull, procrastination is so easy. You might have the time, but do you find you're faffing around until too much of the time has gone, and before you know it, it's like, oh, well, actually I haven't got enough time left anymore. Stop procrastinating, get on your bikes and ride. And obviously then the third reason, it's not just you motivating me, is that if I got those subscribers, who knows, could make my millions. I like to think that I'm a real human being, and you know, I'm not perfect by any means. Busy mum of 2 sporty children, my son's coming up to GCSE year, and whew, it is hard to fit it in, so I can empathise with all of you out there who are struggling to fit things in I'm currently working about 50 hours a week and will be up until probably Christmas. Got half term looming though. Where things will take a little bit of a quieter turn. Chance to sort out those files and paperwork, and chance to just recharge the batteries a little bit for the next 7-week onslaught. Okay, so we're going to do our first 15-second count. So what you're going to do is you're counting one leg at a time. So you're going to count how many times your leg will hit your hand. If you kept your hand there, wouldn't recommend keeping the hand there. And what we're looking for is, like I said, somewhere between 85 and 95. So you need to divide that by 4 to get the figure that we're going to get for 15 seconds. Okay, ready to count? And count. $23 for me. So 23 times 4 is 92, I believe. I might be wrong. Yes, 92. Okay, it also taxes the brain riding with me. That's your numeracy covered. Tick that box, pass the inspection. Well done, Claire. Forever the teacher. Sorry. Okay, keep it spinning. And if you manage to get 20, anything above 20, obviously, you're in that right ballpark. So well done. Well, the first 5 minutes are gone. Flying by. Well done. Keep it spinning. Keep the upper body relatively relaxed. At this point, you don't want to be wasting any excess energy. Fantastic. 13.5 minutes left. It's going to seem a long while for our warm-up. Get some music on in the background. You don't have to listen to me whittering on the whole time. Remember, you're only an RP of 5, so it should be super easy. But you are raising your metabolism. Make sure that you're drinking. Hydration is important. Although I was listening to a podcast the other day where a chap circumnavigated Death Valley in June, I think it was, and he ran out of water and had to survive for 3 days drinking out of muddy puddles. However, there weren't many muddy puddles by the sounds of it. He did use a sterilising tablet, so I wouldn't recommend getting overly dehydrated. But what he was talking about that I thought was fascinating was he did train his body actually to deal with being in a dehydrated state. So it's quite interesting how his body adapted to that. Now, if you're a woman, I have about 50 years of age. What we got is what's known as either menopause or perimenopause. And, sorry boys. As a consequence of our hot flushes, for example, that we may or may not be having. I don't think I'm really having too many. I'm not sure. I just tend to get hot anyway. Dehydration can be a real issue. What's happening there is, normally you flush out all the toxins in your cycle, not your bicycle. And once those stop, unfortunately the toxins are still in your system. Your liver, kidneys, etc. having to deal with filtering the toxins into your lymphatic system. But they can become overloaded, which is why we're having those hot flushes. So what's happening is your body is raising the metabolism, warming you up, and literally getting rid of the toxins through your sweat. So it's a really, our bodies are absolutely amazing. It is only a short-term thing, but because we are profusely sweating in order to get rid of those toxins, the most important thing we've got to do is make sure that we hydrate. We don't want to be overworking our organs. And when I say organs, I'm not talking about the Yamaha. Just in case you were wondering. Joke's never good if you have to explain it, is it? Most of mine I have to explain. Heather, think about the weekend's jokes. Strikes the heart into everybody. You've all switched off now, I completely understand. Okay, keep those legs spinning, then we'll count in 5 seconds. And count. $24 for me. What did you guys get? So well done. So my legs are speeding up a little bit. So what's happened is I've started to warm up. The enzymes in my body are working more efficiently. So as we warm, which is again why you have a hot flush, as your body warms, all your metabolism speeds up. Your energy systems transfer more quickly, they're replenished more quickly, working nice and aerobically. And so hopefully at this point now, because I'm working aerobically, I'm warm, my fats are being quickly and easily converted into usable energy. You want to hear? When I work anaerobically, okay, this is part of the warm-up. You don't work anaerobically, ideally, until you've done a good warm-up, so that we can actually convert energy more quickly, and most importantly, replenish that energy once we've completed our efforts. So these efforts at 3 minutes are purely lactic acid, and then we'll get a recovery, which is nice and easy, in order to replenish those energy stores. Okay, getting ready for another count. This time make sure you count a different leg. Counting in 2, 1 and count. $24 again. Well done everybody. Hopefully you're above the 20. That's all I'm asking for. Once you train your body in a certain movement pathway, it will transfer and translate into your running. Doesn't mean you have to shorten your stride length, it just means you get those legs to move faster. So when you're out running, think about cycling. I know, it sounds mad. Think about how those legs are spinning. It'll become second nature before you know it. So when I'm hitting the 24s, I'm at the 96 ballpark. 7.5 minutes left. So another thing I'm going to do next week, all being well, I have to stick to it. So now I'm telling you, I am committing, is I'm looking at a metabolic reset. So another thing that happens during the menopause, sorry guys, is that we put on a few pounds. At the moment, my weight. And every year it goes up half a stone and usually drops. This summer it didn't drop. Could be linked to menopause, could be just the fact that it was COVID and we weren't active, I wasn't getting out as much. But I thought, I'll try this metabolic reset, see what I can learn from it and how it impacts on my body. I'm a huge believer of not advocating anything until I've given it a go. So one thing I did try over the summer was the low heart rate training. And for me, it doesn't work. It just made me slow. I think after many years of training, my aerobic base is pretty much there. Probably dropped off a little bit and then just needs restoring. But to spend 3 months of just working at a low intensity, for me, did not work. For a beginner runner, I can 100% understand how that does impact and how it does work. But if you're a seasoned runner or seasoned athlete, I think it's questionable. And I was very strict with myself, so I was like, there's no races, got nothing to prove, stick with it. But it did nothing for my speed at all. And again, looking at our age, after the age of 30, we're starting to lose all our slow twitch fibres, our fast twitch fibres, our power fibres. So, unfortunately, if you don't use them, you know the old adage, you don't use them, you lose them, okay? So we need to keep just putting that 20 to 30% of a higher intensity effort in our training, even when we're looking at base. We need to focus on strength, which I'll be introducing again very soon into the program. Some of you are already still doing your strength. I've let mine slip, but I will be back. So over half term, I'm going to look at specifically strength training programs for ladies, sorry men, because during the whole hormone cycle, different training methods will suit us better in the high hormone and the low hormone phases. We'll go into that another time. So looking at plyometrics, I can see how my strength has declined over hills in particular. 4 minutes left before our first effort. We need to check our cadence hasn't dwindled off because we're distracted. We count again in the next 15 seconds. Try and keep into power. Got my heart rate monitor on today, which I'm not very good at putting on, to be honest. And most of you are the same. If you can wear them, it's really helpful for me to monitor your progress. Okay, get ready to count in. Oh, I've missed it. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and count. $23 for me there. Okay, so perfect. So again, 92. So well done. Let me know what you've got. Put it in the post below after the session. What did you average? Hopefully we're still at a 5, maybe a 6. Nice and easy. Good. 2.5 minutes coming up shortly. 2.5 minutes to go. Superb. Two minutes to go. Keep that rhythm nice and smooth. Nice and smooth, Baloo. Oh, he looked at me and did a big yawn. He's like, I like running around the coast path like a crazy dog. A nice route planned for this weekend. Might be open to a few changes. Fingers crossed the day will be as beautiful as it is today. It's an absolute stunner. 1.5 minutes left. Nice and easy. Think about how you're pedaling. Can you feel your heel in the back of your shoe as you scrape that poo off the bottom? I bet some of you are thinking, what is she on about? You have to imagine, to engage your glutes and hamstrings, that you're scraping poo off the shoe. Last minute. Have a drink. Get yourself ready. Now I don't want you setting off like a crazy horse. You're going to build through this 3-minute effort. Quick nose blow. Always blow to the left, wipe to the right. Top tip. "30 seconds left. "15 left. Maybe this is this session I put on. This is where we find out. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Let's lift it up. Good. Those legs spinning. Oh, so, and a recovery. So these, short, sharp cadence intervals, just to get us ready for the harder efforts. We've got 3 minutes recovery now. There's 3 of these. So quick spin, then 3 minutes recovery, quick spin, 3 minutes recovery. Then the main set. So you could stay in the same gear and spin those legs that little bit faster. So building on what we did in the previous video. Brilliant. Well done. Keep those legs spinning. Hope the music's pumping. Good. Keep those legs nice and steady. Good, well done. 40 seconds, 45 seconds left. Then another, it's just 15 seconds effort. Good, well done. 15 seconds to our speedy spin. Two, one, and spin them out. Just 12 seconds. I'm not changing gear this time. Just lifting it up. Needs to go a little bit faster. Good, keep it going. And relax. Whew, tidy. Just 3 minutes recovery. That's 2 done. 1 more left. Excellent, well done. Well done, everybody. We're over a third into our session. We're right in the middle now, and this is where the efforts count. Pushing that threshold up, taxing all energy systems. Just a little bit. Recovery is essential. Make sure you're recovering from each effort. If you have to drop the power in the efforts, in the recovery parts, please drop the power in the recovery. Good. Well done. That's it. Keep it going. Good. Okay. Coming up to the last 35 seconds. 30 seconds left. Then we're going to spin it up the last time before we do the 3-minute efforts. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, spin away. Lift it up, and try and get up to about 100 RPM if you can. Really quick. Just wake those muscle fibers up and relax. You need to take the pressure off, take the pressure off. Don't forget, if you're a little bit sore under there, use some lube. Some lubricant, chamois cream, perfect. I'm only saying that because I forgot mine this morning. So we're going to build this base for about 6 to 8 weeks, and then we're going to start putting some strength in. So about the second week of base now, with only about 15 to 20% at the moment is in that upper effort. In fact, it might even be less than that. But we do need to add them. Even when we're in full training, we don't really want to be much over 30% of anaerobic work of our total volume. However, it does depend how much time you're able to get on the bike, etc. If you're not able to get out for long rides, then sometimes that entire intensity work, the HIIT sessions, will actually help raise that VO2 max. And that will ultimately create a higher percentage. But the ideal scenario is that you can get the time on your legs and on the bike, so that you're building those stronger structures gradually. Don't be disheartened if you haven't got 10, 13, 15 hours a week to train. You can get an Ironman. I would say with about 8 hours a week on average. You can throw the occasional long one in, long week that is, not long effort, then yeah, you'll be okay. Depends on your whole background history, your mental strength. I would say you're 60-70% mental, to be honest. If you believe you can do it and you have got grit, then you will, well, we're going to go up it shortly, you will be able to finish it. Three, 2, 1. We have our first 3-minute effort. Okay. So drop the gears and push it out. We want to keep the cadence around the 80 to 895. Don't let it drop much below. Hold on to the power. So now it's about 8 for your effort. 7, 8, 9. Towards the end of these 3 minutes, what started as a 7 will feel like a 9. Two minutes left. Halfway through this effort, come on. Come on. I'm at an 8 now. And hold on to this. Last minute. $40 left. $30 left. 20 left. 15. 10. 3, 2, 1. And relax. A nice easy 3-minute recovery. Focus on the recovery here. Whew. Well done. First one done. 3 left. Excellent, well done. Fantastic. Good, well done. Let that heart rate drop. Well done. 1 minute 45 left, just under, for this recovery. Good, well done. Come on, Penny. That's fantastic. Make sure you got your chamois cream on. Well done, Katrin, hitting those targets. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, hiya, Kate. Glad you're aboard. Stay focused, stay with me. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, we're in the last minute of our cool down. Should be feeling okay now. Should have recovered. You're back to that 5 or 6 zone. RPE. Nice and easy. After this effort, remember you're going to be halfway through the hard work. "30 seconds left to the second effort." Well done. Last 15. Okay, we're going to focus now. We're going up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up we go. Come on, guys. Think about how you're pedaling. Keep that cadence up. Two minutes left. Seven, 8, 9. See how you're working. Keep it steady. Halfway through this effort. Come on. I'm in an 8 now. Keep the cadence steady. Keep it the same. Coming up to the last minute. Last minute, hitting the 9. Holding on. Come on. Last 40. Last 30. Last 15. Legs are burning. Quads are hurting. Come on. Three, 2, 1. Relax. Halfway through the efforts. 2 done. 2 to go. Well done. Hold on to some power if you can, but if you need to rest, make sure you rest. As you get better, you'll find that you can hold on a little bit more, to a little bit more power during the recovery. Then when we retest, same again. Hopefully you'll have upped your power and you'll be working a little bit relatively, well, the same, but harder in the power efforts. So you might have to just step back a little bit on the recoveries and keep putting it, step forwards, back a little bit forwards, back a little bit forwards, back a little bit. So when you step backwards, never ever think of it as a negative. Think of it as your body is needing that time to adapt. It takes approximately 6 to 8 weeks, depending on who you are and your genetics, for your body to adapt to the training that you're doing. So always bear in mind, the session that I'm going to do today will benefit me in 6 weeks' time, not tomorrow. Unless, of course, they're recovery sessions. Okay, we've got 1 minute and 10 seconds left of our recovery. Blow into the left, or wipe the sweat with the right. Nothing worse than having snot on your face. Just so that you know. Good, nice, smooth. Good, keep that pressure on the pedals. Think about how you're pedaling. So before we escape the pure off the shoe, feeling our heels. Now I want you to think about lifting with those hip flexors, bringing it over the top. So laces and toes. You feel the tops of your shoes on the top of your foot, and you push your toes forwards as you come over the top. This should change the shape of your pedal action on the watt bike. See which one looks better. We want more of an oval than a figure of 8. Okay, the third effort is coming up in 10 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, up we go. Ouch. Keep it going. Come on, well done. 2 minutes left. Halfway through this effort. Come on, well done. Keep it going. Keep that cadence above 80 if we can. $30 left. Focus in. Last 20. 15. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Oh my gosh, well done. Brilliant. Keep it going. Oh. 3 minutes recovery. Again, focus on that recovery, the efforts that count. Keep the legs spinning, keep the venous return nice and high going back to the heart. The more blood you have going back, the more is going to be pumped out. That's the Frank Starling law. Okay. Good. Well done. Good. That's it. Fantastic. Well done. Well done, Martin. I've got this one in early, so you're not doing it alone. Make sure you tune in. I will message you to know you've had a shout out. Thumbs up. Keep it going. Halfway through this effort. David, I hope you're with me too. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Hope you've all subscribed. Make sure you tell your friends. Good. Oh, lovely. Nice and easy now. Feel like I've fully recovered with a minute to go before that next hard effort. Well done. I'm going to hold on to it now. So if you're working to power, don't let it drop off. If you're working to cadence, hopefully you've got a cadence meter. If I haven't done any counts for this one, you will maintain that cadence in the same gear as you did at the start of the session. Apologies for not doing one at the start. Okay, so around about the 80 for these harder efforts. If you go higher and hit the power, that's fantastic. Okay, we're getting there. 5, 3, 2, 1, up we go. Well done. Not as easy as it was in the first one. Come on. Two minutes to go. Halfway through this last effort. Come on, guys. Whew. Yeah, I'm at my 9. I'm gonna hold on to this though. 1 minute, 5 seconds left. Last minute. Come on. Seconds. Last 30. Stay relaxed in the face. Don't screw it up. Too many wrinkles. Come on. 20. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew, that was harder. Same power being put out. Right leg felt tighter than the left, which is weird. But then I'm right-handed, so right dominant. So be aware of how your muscles are working. If you approach the stairs, do you always get up with the right leg first, or does it not matter? I know my right leg always seems to be the worst one on a step. So now I'm going to think the other way and try and get my left for a little bit to be the main climber. Okay. So you've got half an hour, just going to relieve, take the pressure off a little bit. Good. Well done. Good, well done. Okay, get into the zone, get into the zone. Good, well done. Take a little bit longer to recover from that effort as well. Maybe when I look back at the power, I'll see that I pushed out slightly more. Last one always makes you think, right, dig in. But do not dig in too hard, because tomorrow, remember, is another day. However, at the moment, nearly all aerobic work, so the odd little push is okay. But remember, I said the odd little push, not every time you go out. Keep it easy, stay relaxed, start to enjoy what you're doing. If every session is hard, depending on your psyche, you'll end up thinking, oh, I can't face that hard session today. Whereas if you go out for a little hour spin around the lanes on your bike, or a nice run on the coast, or a trail run with the dogs or kids on their bikes, it brings back a bit of a love for what you're doing. We can all take it a little bit too seriously, and it can mess with your heads. Don't let it do that. You do this because you loved it in the first place. The only person you've got to prove anything to is yourself. Okay, so now we've got another spin. Spin the legs out and relax. Oh, wrong one. So we just got some little spinny efforts just to spin it out of the legs. Remember, we're not changing gear, we're just going to spin faster. Good. Well done. Nice and easy. Recover, recover, recover. Well done. Doing really well. Nice, easy recovery. The only thing that should be hurting is your undercarriage from the pressure. Now give yourself a little shift if you need to. If you're on rollers, it does make it a lot easier. You can actually buy power rollers now, which are very funky. Obviously I prefer, personally, my more economically viable option, which is to have a power tap on my hub of my bike. Well, I say it's more economically viable. Unfortunately now, my newer bikes have got bigger wheels, so I'd have to transfer it. And when I say newer bikes, I've only got one, and it was a cross one. Gosh, she's doing well. Not until I get your subscriptions and all your likes and all the advertising. Share, share, share. Go on, you know you want to. Otherwise I'll be on this bike for another 10 years. Nice bike though, don't get me wrong. Okay, so we're going to do another spin up now in just 6 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, 1, 12 seconds spin up. Just loosen off those joints, loosen off those muscles, hit the power with the cadence. And relax. 2 done. Just 1 left, and then we've got a nice long cool down. Brilliant, well done. Well done. I'm actually listening to a podcast as I'm doing this, and it's quite fun at the moment. It's made me think of you, Heather. They said that the runs that all go beautifully and there are no incidents, you've got nothing to talk about. That's the disasters that you'll be talking about for forever. So, poor old Heather. First run, we had a tumble. Second run, we had a tumble. Went out with Martin last night, didn't you, Heather? It'll probably be a couple of weeks ago by the time you actually see this. Oh, I'm so sorry. You just messaged me and told me that you put your hand in dog poo. Made me laugh. But yeah, those are the runs that you're going to remember. Not the ones that went brilliantly. The ones I'll remember anyway. Always have a tale to tell. Love it. So looking forward to this week's off-road run with Baloo. Hopefully we won't get too many whippersnappers with us, so Baloo ends up doing quadruple the distance. If he wasn't so loyal to me, he'd be alright. Okay. So the last effort's coming up in 40 seconds. Remember, it's just a spin up. No need to change gear. You can get those legs pedalling fast enough you should be able to hit the same power as you were for the longer efforts. "15 seconds left." Three, two, one, off we go. And relax. Chamois cream makes a massive difference. Well done. That's it. Keep those legs spinning. Don't let the power drop off too much. So easy to get distracted now the hard work is over. But remember, we're building that endurance base. So keep those legs just spinning over. Minute and a half left. Good. Keep it going. Pushing out too much power. Brilliant, well done. It's 20 minutes, just less than 20 minutes actually left. Just to build that nice aerobic base. Oh, wrong one. Beep, beep. Good. "17 minutes. That's all we've got left. It's going to seem like a lifetime. I'm wondering, what can I talk about now? Make sure you've got your music on. Let's do this together. Come on, guys. This is probably harder than the hard efforts now. We've gone past the hour. It's just that little bit extra. But bear in mind, an hour and 20 minutes on the turbo is almost the equivalent of 2 hours on the bike, because you've had no respite, you've had no real rest periods, we haven't had any downhills, we haven't stopped pedalling at all. Although it's been easy in the recoveries, we're still churning them out, keeping that metabolism high, pushing it through. So come on, guys, well done. Guys and gals. Oh. Well done. Keep that nice and steady. Well done. Keep the music pumping. Think about how you're pedaling. We'll do a few counts to pass the time, I think. So first count in 3, 2, 1, count. "23. What did you guys get? Well done. Come on, pen, it's really good. Well done. I know, it's sore under there. We're all getting a bit pressure on the pubic bone there. Keep it going. Good, well done. I'm going to do another count in 9, in 5. Get ready and count. "24 for me, so I'm doing quite well." Maybe it's 23. Keep it going, well done. Keep it going. Coming up to 13 minutes, get ready for another count. 2, 1, count. "23. What did you get?" Think about your pedalling action if you're on a watt bike. Think about your shape. Push forwards with that toe. Pull back with that heel. Up and over. Down and round. Come on, we're doing this together. Hour and 20 on the turbo. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Awesome. And some numb. Fab. Good, good, good. Come on. Okay, 11 minutes to go. Come on, well done. I don't know why, but I've got some very dodgy music playing on in my ear now. I hope whatever you've got is better than this. What is it? Water. did I get that? Shocking, shocking. What's the world coming to? Oh, sharing it. No, don't share that. That's dreadful. Okay, let's have a little look. I don't know how to find what I want to find. Maybe I'll just have to have a little bit of something else. See, very dodgy stuff on there. Okay, we've got less than 10 minutes to go. So see if I can find something more educational than just noisy stuff. I find a lot of these podcasts, they do just witter more than I do. Except there's 2 of them. Oh, here we go. Performance nutrition podcast. Let's try that. What can I glean? Well done. I'm very cynical about lots of all these gimmicks that are on sale. So whether it be a nutrition gimmick, another metric to measure, all this hype actually on about menopause, which I've been talking about. Like I say, I don't like to recommend anything or sell anything that I feel is not necessary. So I do tend to try everything, including the sessions that I give you, before advocating them. Obviously I don't always try them in the structured way that you've got them, as in if you're training for 20 hours a week, I won't be doing them because I don't have 20 hours a week. We've all got different things, but the individual sessions, I will have done them, so that's always good. I know how you feel. Clearly I've done Ironman, so some of the programs that you're getting, or derivatives of it, are what I followed for Ironman, and I've tried and tested with lots of athletes. I've gleaned all my resources from quite a few sources, so some of the sessions you may find elsewhere, but if you can't learn from others, why reinvent the wheel, is what I say. So what we're doing is putting together the sessions, like I say, from a variety of sources: 220, Joe Friel, Don Fink, what's the other one? Mark Leanthos, Tri-Fuel. So I use lots and lots of sources to actually gather my sessions for you. And I've been training for 30 years. That's scary to think about, isn't it? So I think my first triathlon was when I was 21. Didn't really take it up for another 3 years, maybe 4, when I joined the triathlon club. And then, yeah, the rest is really history. So I'd like to dabble in lots of sports. I've been racing since I was 11. So whether it be surf life saving, beach events, right through to cross country, track running, yeah, duathlon, adventure racing. I'd like to think in the last sort of 39 years that I've gleaned an awful lot of experience. I've had some excellent coaches over my time as well, which I've learned a lot from. I'm been fortunate to travel and learn from other coaches whilst on my travels. So America, Australia, Middle East. So yeah, that's me just verifying. I might have an idea what I'm doing. Who'd have thought it? And obviously my degree in physical education helped. Good, well yeah, we've only got 5.5 minutes left. So hopefully it's gone as quickly for you as it has for me. Good, 5 minutes left. We'll do a count. And 5:45 left. So 5 seconds to count. 2, 1, count. Only 21 there, so I've dropped off. You can see my mind is wandering. Let's lift that up again. Keep it going. Good, well done. Get ready to count again, and count. $23, so a little bit better. We're getting there. Hit my 92. 3:20 left. Let's not let it drop off completely now, these last few minutes. Three minutes left. Don't drift off. Nearly home. Keep it going. I just had the urge to stand up. 2.5 minutes coming up now. So 2.5 minutes left now. Okay, get ready to count. 2, 1, count. Okay, 23. Minute and a half coming up. Well done, well done. Too much power, I'm getting excited. One minute left. Last 44. Well done. Last 30 coming up. All these long sessions, not only training the body, training the brain. When you're in the Ironman, you're going to be on there for a long time. You know you can do it, you're going to be fine. 10 seconds left. And relax. So it's cool down. We're not cool down, we've done it, we've done it. Okay, huge thank you for joining me today. Hope some of my ramblings have helped motivate you and keep you focused. And I shall hopefully see you next week. Take care now. Bye-bye.